Over $1 million was won in the last season of Card Sharks. There's a lot of new features this season, in which one player could walk away with more than $200,000 in cash and prizes. It is the new season of the Card Shark Showdown. And here's the star of the Card Shark Showdown, Rodney 1279. Welcome to the new season of the Card Shark Showdown. Glad to have you with us. I came up with my own music for this one because I wanted a different change. There we go, that's where we wanted at. Alright, so we got our cards set up on the table. As y'all see, we have new playing cards on the table, and they're the bicycle deck. And I hope y'all enjoy it on camera as much as I do. Now we're going to have our first champion on the new season of Card Sharks, starting with Gary Newkirk. Hi, Gary. Say again. You can have one after the game. Well, but Gary, you have a one-game winnings total of $1,000. Are you anxious to start the new season?
I'm sorry.
Are you anxious to start the new season?
I play Card Sharks multiple times on your channel, and I'm not nervous about the service.
That's good. And we have our first challenger of our new season, Alex Houle. How you doing, Alex?
I'm doing fine.
Are you ready to get this game going?
I am ready.
Alright guys, well, y'all know how to play the game, but for those at home that don't know how to play the game, I'm going to explain the rules. What these guys are going to do is they're going to work their way across the board, predicting whether these cards are higher or lower than the ones that are before it. Whoever gets to the last card first and predict correctly whether that last card is higher or lower will win the round and $500. It takes 2 games to win a match, and the first player to $1,000 will go on to the money cards for $32,000, and they will go on to our 7-card big money game, okay? Is there any questions, guys?
No.
And one other new feature this season, there are 2 jokers in each deck. If you should turn over one of the jokers, it'll be a $1,500 bonus. But you must win the game, and you must win the match in order to claim those jokers, okay? So we're going to start with you, Gary. Good luck to the both of you. Gary asked 100 married women, do you know exactly how much money your husband earns? How many women said yes, they did know? Yes, we asked 100 married women, do you know exactly how much money your husband earns? How many women said they did know?
I'm going to say union number, thank you, ma'am, 64.
Okay, Gary says 64. Also, is it higher or lower than 64?
I will have to say lower.
Lower, okay. If it is lower, Alex, you will play your cards. If not, it goes to Gary. Alright, the actual number of women that said they did know how much their husband earns is 80, 80. It is not lower, it is higher. So Gary gets it. Good job, Gary.
Did you say Gary gets it or Gary gets shit? Because there's lagging going on.
Say that again.
Did you say Gary gets it or Gary gets shit? Because there's lagging going on my side.
Okay. Well, we'll try to make out the sound. Or Matt will help you in the chat, okay?
Alright.
But here's your opening card, Gary. Your opening card is a 7, Gary. Now you can play it or change it. All right, let's see if he can get a good card. The 7 becomes a 3. Good change. Higher than a 3. It's an ace, ACE. Lower than the ace. It's a joker! Alright, Gary, so that's a $1,500 bonus, but you must win the match to earn that joker. You're continuing with lower?
Yes, sir.
Lower than the ace. No, it's a double! So you go back to your 3. And Alex Houle, you get a free chance at the cards. It's an ace, ACE, Alex.
Well, what was it?
An ace, ACE.
Lower.
Lower than the ace. It's a 9.
Let's freeze.
Freezing on the 9, keeping his position, and we'll reset Gary's cards. And we're going to go with a question with you, Alex. Alex, we asked 100 people, do you have a twin brother or sister? How many people say yes, they do have a twin brother or sister?
Well, that's going to have to be a very high number. I'll say 75.
Going with 75. Gary, do you believe that number is higher or lower than 75?
Let me read the question first. Let me read it. I'm going to say that's 5.
Say that again.
Higher.
He's saying higher than 75. Okay, let's check it out. The actual number of people that say yes, they do have a twin brother or sister is only 7. It is not higher, it is lower. So Alex, who you gets it. Okay, Alex, you got the 9. What do you want to do with that 9?
Change it, please.
All right. The 9 becomes an ace, ACE.
Lower.
Lower than the ace. It's a 5.
Higher.
Higher than a 5. It's a king.
Lower.
To win your first game, lower than a king? No, it's a double.
Oh my goodness.
So you lose all your cards, you go back to your ace. Give it free chance, you must play off that 3. Higher than a 3. It's a 5. Higher than a 5. It's a joker!
Still higher, please.
Hold on 1 second, Gary. That's your second joker. So it could be a $3,000 bonus, but you must win a match. And he's going higher than a 5. Higher than a 5? No, it's a 2, and you go back to your 3.
That's okay.
So we're going to reset these cards here. We're having a tough time with these cards to start off, but we'll get to it. Now, Gary, those are all your jokers in the deck because there's only 2 of them. And here's your question, Gary. We asked 100 prison inmates, do you think police officers are honest? How many people say yes? How many prison inmates say yes? Police officers are honest.
How many prison inmates? Ma'am, what's the question?
We asked 100 prison inmates, do you think police officers are honest? How many police officers say yes, or how many prison inmates say yes, they are honest?
79.
Say that again.
79.
79, okay. Alex, is it higher or lower than 79?
I'll say lower.
Lower than 79, okay, let's check it out. The actual number of prison inmates that said that police officers are honest is only 4. It is a lot lower. Good job, Alex.
Wow.
Only 4. Now, Alex, you have a great card of an ace, ACE. What do you want to do with that?
We're going to keep that card and we'll go lower.
Lower than the ace. It's a 4.
Higher.
Higher than a 4. It's a 6.
We'll freeze.
Freezing on the 6, keeping Gary away from his cards. And we're into our 4th and final question. Somebody must win this play of the cards, but control is critical. Quickly, Alex, this is your question. We asked 100 people, do you believe that you have lived other lives before this one? How many people say yes, they have lived other lives before this one?
That's going to be a low number. I'll say 38.
Going with 38. All right, Gary, is it higher or lower than 38?
Higher.
Okay, let's see who is right on this question. The actual number of people that said they have lived other lives before this one is 29. It is not higher, it is lower. So it goes to Alex Houle. Now, Alex, here's the situation. You have a 6 turned over, Alex, and you have 1 card to go in order to win the match. And Gary here has a 3. He does not have the power to change that 3, and he has 4 cards to go. Do you want to play it yourself, Alex, or pass it to Gary?
Well, I guess I'll have to pass it to Gary.
Okay, Gary, you must be right on all 4 cards in order to win the first game. If not, it goes to Alex. Call it. Higher or lower than the 3?
What was it?
A 3.
Higher.
Higher than a 3. It's a 6. Continue.
Please be higher.
Higher than a 6. No, it's a 4 and Alex wins first game. So Alex, you have won $500. And we're going to take a commercial break, guys. When we come back, we'll start round 2 of Card Sharks. Stay tuned.